All right, we're back here in Bonduel, 3-2. Bonduel over Pacelli. As just saw Beckett Hartleben ground out. Carson Strauss was walked to start the inning. So one down, and Strauss at second. Cooper Zalerno, the designated hitter, now up to bat. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI base hit, and he pops that one out to second for out number 2. That one in there for a strike to Race Avalink, the shortstop. And a runner at second and 2 outs here for Avalink. That one misses. That one misses again. And the count evens up at 2-2. Now to Race Avalink. Again, 2 down, runner at second for the Bears. That's blown away for a ball, and now the count runs full to Avalink. Avalink reached on a fielder's choice, his first at-bat. Going to ground that one to third and under the glove of Van Order. And a run's going to score on the E5 as Strauss comes across to score for the Bears. 4-2 Bonduel. So Avalink reaches on the air. Now back to the top of the order for the Bears. It's the center fielder, Cade Johnson. He's 0 for 1 in 2 at-bats, a ground out and a walk. He lines that one out into left and dropped out there and left, and that wasn't an easy play, but it did go off the glove of the left fielder, Wojciech. I think I'll give that one an air as well. And now we're going to have a time as Coach Sankey going to come out and talk to Badoon and the rest of his infield on the mound. We'll step aside and be back with the remainder of the bottom of the 4th after this on Zaleski Sports.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
So most of that class has been playing together for a while, you're saying? Yeah. Well, that's a good sign. That usually leads to welcome back, everybody. As your score is 4-2, Bonduel in the lead. And that one's going to fall. It'll drop for a base hit, and a run's going to score for the Bears. That's an RBI base hit for Colin Margolovsky. And Bonduel goes up 5-2 here in this one. As it's Avalink coming across to score. Johnson advances to second base. Margolovsky at first. Now up to bat the left fielder, Noah Wire. And Wire fouls that back. That one popped up out into right field and caught for out number 3. So Wire flies out to right to end the inning. But Bonduel, they put up 2 runs on 1 hit, 2 errors, and they lead this one 5-2 over the Pacelli Cardinals after 4 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball action after this on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Store Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Store Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 5th inning. Bonduel leads Pacelli 5-2 here in this one. As we have a chance. Well, I thought we were going to have a chance to hear from our friends over at Spectrum Benefit. Hear from them in just a second. Pacelli up to bat. It's the 9-1-2 spots due up, starting with the left fielder, Nolan Wojcik. That one misses for a ball. One and 1 the count. Here to Wojcik. That one missed, ball 2. 2-1 now to Wojcik. Wojcik's 0 for 1. He grounded out to second in inning number 2. And that one grounded over to first. Here comes Hartleben to make the play at first, and he does for out number 1. As Wojcik grounds out. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese stop at Cheese Pleasers, right off I-39 in Bancroft. Back to the top of the order for the Cardinals. It's the pitcher, Melise Badoon. Badoon looks at a ball. Badoon's 1 for 2. He had a base hit in the first inning and flew out to left in the third. Checks the swing there, and a good check. That's a ball. 2-0 the count now to Badoon. That one's in there for a strike. 2-1 now to Badoon. And that one in the dirt. Count now 3-1 to Badoon. That one misses outside, and Hartleben walks Badoon. Second walk of the night for Hartleben, as Badoon takes first. One down, runner at first. Now for the shortstop, Asher Jordan. Jordan's 0 for 2 in this one. Grounded out to second in the first inning, flew out to center in the third. That one in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 the count now.
Hey, stay within yourself.
That's in there for a strike. 1-1 the count now to Jordan. In there, strike two. Now the count 1-2 to Jordan. And it looks like Pacelli's got another pitcher warming up. As looks like Kelton Opper is warming up for the Cardinals. As Jordan swings and misses and goes down swinging for out number 2 as Hartleben with his first strikeout.
Hey, outfield, runner on first. A little bit back. Try to keep everything in front.
So 2 down now as Jordan goes down swinging. Now to the 3 spot in the order. It's the catcher, Tim Sackman. Sackman's 1 for 2, a fly out and a base hit. Looks at a ball there. And Sackman grounds that one down the line into left. It gets through, and it's a base hit for Tim Sackman. Badoon to second, Sackman at first. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the Big Slice. Stop in for lunch or dinner or order for the whole family. Serving up dozens of options of specialty pizzas. Let Polito's Pizza take care of dinner tonight. Now to the 4 spot in the order. It's the center fielder, Peyton Fleece. Fleece is 1 for 2 in this one. Had an RBI base hit in the first inning that flew out to right in the third. 1-0 with runners at first and second and 2 outs here to Fleece. And he pops that one back and out of play into left field, foul. As the count evens up at 1-1 now to Fleece.
Hey, still Mason Easton now. Let's go. Be ready. Make sure we're diving. Make sure we're attacking.
That one misses low and inside. As the count now 2-1 to Fleece.
Again, Easton. Trust it. Let's go now. Come on.
That one in the dirt. Ball 3. Now the count 3-1 to Peyton Fleece.
All right, go get him now.
And here's the 3-1. Fleece grounds that one to third. It dropped at third. All runners will be safe. Because that one looked like it just went right off the glove of Hartman. So Fleece will reach on the E5.
Hey, let's go. Now we get better.
Badoon to third, Sackman to second. Now the bases are loaded here for the Cardinals with the right fielder Brock Bierenkott up to bat. He's 1 for 1 and 2 at bats, an RBI base hit and reach on an error. Pops that up. That's going to stay in the infield here, go right to the mound to Hartleben, and that's out number 3 as Bierenkott flies out. No run scored here in the 5th for the Cardinals on 1 hit. And your score remains 5-2 Bonduel after 4.5. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 5th inning, 5-2, Bonduel over Pacelli. Sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. Also, Nicolette Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or you can learn more at nicolettebank.com. And leading off, it will be the 4, 5, 6 spots for Bonduel, starting with Easton Ranke, the catcher. Ranke looked at a ball on pitch number 1. Swings and misses on that one. 1-1 now to Ranke. Again, there's a chance this could be Badoon's last inning, as again we saw Opper warming up in the dugout for Pacelli. We'll see how long Coach Sankey. I'm guessing he's going to look to get this last inning out of Badoon at least. And that's going to be fouled back as Ranke battles at the plate. But again, their last inning, top of the 4th, we did see, or bottom of the 4th. It was Kelton Opper warming up there for Pacelli. That one's in the dirt as the count evens up at 2-2. And Opper, I think, going to be hungry to get back out there because the last time we saw him, it wasn't his best game back. That was in Wisconsin Rapids at their sports complex there where Pacelli played a home game. As that's a swing and a miss, and they tag him. So Ranke goes down swinging for out number 1. That's strikeout number 2 for Melise Badoon on the mound. But again, I think Opper got to be licking his chops to get back in. He pitched. He didn't pitch a complete inning in that game. A lot of walks to start that inning. And again, the ball was pretty slick that night in Opper's defense. That was a lot of rain. I think that was Monday. I think that was Monday of this week. Yes, it was. So Pacelli Pittsville on Monday night as Brody Hartman now up to bat. Hartman's 1 for 2, had a base hit in the 2nd inning and flew out to left in the 3rd. But nonetheless, even with the slick ball, got to think Opper going to be looking forward to getting a chance to get back out on the mound here. Here's the 1-1. That one misses inside for a ball. 2-1 the count now to Hartman. And that's popped up into shallow left, and it's caught for out number 2 by the left fielder, Nolan Wojcik. So a quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Now to the 6th spot in the order, it's the right fielder, Carson Staus. Staus is 1 for 1 in 2 at-bats, had an RBI double in the 2nd, and was walked in the 4th. Nobody on in 2 outs here for Staus. Grounds that one down the third base line. Good grab by Van Order. There's the throw to first, and the throw was just off the mark. So Staus reaches on the air. And again, I talked about it earlier. It's been a very cleanly played first game, and the first half of this one is, and of course, that's what they call the announcer's jinx. As soon as you say that, we've seen, I think, 5 errors. So again, it was really a nice play by Van Order to scoop the ball up. That wasn't an easy scoop, as that one's going to be lined right out to second by Beckett Hartleben. And that's going to do it. That's out number 3. So no hits, no scores, 1 error. The Bears lead the Cardinals 5-2 after 5 complete. We'll step aside and be back with more Central Wisconsin Conference baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
Rich, creamy, and fun. Point Craft Soda. Caffeine-free, made with 100% real sugar. From Stevens Point Brewery.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 6th inning, 5-2 Bonduel. Thanks to our game day sponsors, U.S. Bank of Stevens Point, Pizza Ranch Plover, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Arbuckles, Point Insurance, and Premier Auto. Also, running can be hard on your body. Whether you're training for marathons, competitive runs, or just for daily exercise, turn to Roberts Physical Therapy to get moving, keep moving, and enjoy life on the run. Roberts Physical Therapy with locations in Amherst, Plainfield, and Wisconsin Rapids. As looks like we'll have a pitching change for Bonduel. Here as it'll be Carson Staus in this one. So he comes in for Hartleben. Hartleben in his first varsity start. Did a pretty nice job. Just giving up the 2 runs there in the first inning. And giving up just 4 hits. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. For Pacelli, it will be the 6, 7, 8 spots due up. Lucas Hammerly, Kelton Opper, and Andrew Van Order. Felt's Dairy is located at the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy is a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy is open Monday through Saturday and 24/7 on Facebook. Again, leading off, it's going to be the second baseman, Lucas Hammerly. I believe that was a strike. Swing and a miss. One and 2 the count to Hammerly. And that one going to be grounded to short. picked up, throw to first in time for out number 1. So Hammerly grounds out to start the 6th. And now to the 7th spot in the order, it's the first baseman, Kelton Opper. Opper's 0 for 1 and 2 at-bats, flew out to third and was walked in those 2 at-bats. Nobody on and 1 out here to Opper. That one low for ball 1. And again, on the mound now for Bonduel is Carson Stouse. The 1-0 low for ball 2. The 2-0 down the pipe for strike 1. The 2-1, that one fouled back and out of play as the count evens up to 2-2 now to Kelton Opper. The 2-2, that one grounded right to Stouse on the mound, and he jaunts over and makes the throw to first for out number 2. So quick 2 outs to start the top of the 6th, and now to the 8th spot in the order, it is Andrew Van Order. Andrew Van Order, the third baseman. He's 0 for 2, and this one flew out to the mound and grounded out in his 2 at-bats. I believe that was a strike. That one misses high for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch misses low. Now 2-1 here to Van Order. And Van Order grounds that one to the mound. Throw to first. On time for out number 3. So a quick 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Cardinals are going to have just one more chance here to try to tie it up. But first, it'll be Bonduel back up at the plate to try to extend their lead. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Yep, so 4. Yep, so there'd be 4. Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the 6th inning here in Bonduel. 5-2 Bonduel. We do have a pitching change for Pacelli, and as kind of talked about earlier, it is Kelton Opper coming out onto the mound for the Cardinals, and he tosses a strike in there on pitch number 1. It's the 9-1, or excuse me, it is the 8-9-1 spots up for Bonduel, starting with Cooper Zalerno. Swings and misses that time, 0-2 for the designated hitter Zalerno. He's 1 for 2 in this one, an RBI base hit and a fly out to second. And that one in there, called strike 3, and Opper comes into this one locked in as he tosses 3 strikes. And Zalerno goes down looking for out number 1. Now to the 9 spot in the order, it's the shortstop, Race Avalink. That one's a ball. 1-0 now. Avalink has reached on an error and on a fielder's choice in his 2 at-bats. That one misses high. 2-0 now to Avalink. That's popped up. It'll stay in the field of play, I believe, and Opper going to make the grab for out number 2. Maher Water Corporation is a family-run business that has been treating water for 72 years. They offer servicing your current water system, new systems for rent and for purchase, and so much more, leaving you and your family left with clean water. Learn more at maherwater.com. As that one going to be lined out to second by Cody Schroeder, his first at-bat. And he'll line out for out number 3, and that's going to do it for the 6 innings. Bonduel with a 5-2 lead. It'll be the last chance for Pacelli to try to tie or take the lead. We'll step aside and be back with more WIAA baseball after this on Zaleski Sports.
There may be many varieties of pizza in the world, and everybody knows there's only one Polito's. Polito's Pizza in downtown Stevens Point is the home of the big slice. Starting with their hand-stretched dough, add in the unique Polito's recipe sauce, top it with any of their specialty pizzas made from the best ingredients, and you've got that one-of-a-kind Polito's flavor. Get in on the taste, available by the slice or by the pie for dine-in or takeout. Treat the whole family to the best tasting pizza around and find it right here in downtown Stevens Point at Polito's Pizza.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 7th inning, 5-2. Bonduel over Pacelli. Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Also, Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. For Pacelli, it'll be the 9-1-2 spots due up. It'll be Nolan Wojcik, Melise Badoon, and Asher Jordan. Spectrum Benefit Solutions, with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And it will be Wojcik. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts here in this one. And he ducks inside there on a ball. Again, Pacelli, they put up those 2 runs in the first inning, none since. That's in there for strike 1, and again, it's Carson Staus on the mound looking to close this out for the Bears. If the Bears were to win this one, it would be a sweep here today in today's doubleheader action. That one misses high for a ball. 2-1 now to Wojcik. That misses lone inside, ball 3. 3-1 the count now to Wojciech. That one inside again, ball 4. And Staus walks Wojciech. If you're Pacelli, that's all you need, or all you want, is getting a runner on in your first batter. Back to the top of the order, it's the pitcher, Melis Badoon. He's 1 for 2 and 3 at-bats, a base hit, a flyout, and a walk. Looks at a strike there. Runner at first and no outs here for Badoon. Pacelli needs to score 3 runs to keep this game alive. And Badoon grounds that one right to Staus. They go for the out at second. They've got it. Throw to first. Not going to be in time, but they get the force at second, which really, especially in this situation, the most important to get as the Bears keep the Cardinals out of scoring position. So Wojciech out heading to second. Badoon reaches on the fielder's choice. Now runner at first and 1 out for the shortstop, Asher Jordan. And Jordan, typically a pretty consistent hitter for the Cardinals. In this one, he's 0 for 3. Looks at a strike there. Jordan has grounded out, flown out, and struck out in his 3 at-bats. Here's the 0-1. Misses outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Jordan. The 1-1 misses blown away. 2-1 now to Jordan. And a swing and a miss as Staus gets that one by Jordan. And the count evens up at 2-2. Jordan fouls that back and out of play. Jordan stays alive at the plate here. Count remains 2-2. That one misses outside, and now the count runs full here to Jordan. A swing and a miss. And Jordan goes down swinging for out number 2. And Staus gets the strikeout. Now 2 down and a runner at first. The Bears 1 out away from closing this one out. Catcher Tim Sackman up to bat, though. He's 2 for 3 with a flyout and 2 base hits. Looks at a ball there. The 1-0 to Sackman in the dirt. Ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Inside, ball 3. 3-0 the count here to Sackman. That's in there for strike 1. That one called strike 2, and Sackman was on his way to first. He doesn't like the call. It was close. We'll go again. The umpire's got the best view. And now the count runs full here to Sackman. And he fouls that one off as Badoon was heading for second, but he'll have to go back. The full count. Bonduel 1 out away from sealing this one. Three and 2 to Sackman. And he lines that one into right, and it's caught for out number 3 by the right fielder. And that's going to do it. Bonduel takes down Pacelli 5-2 here in Game 2 of today's doubleheader. Bonduel sweeps Pacelli in today's doubleheader. They win this one 5-2. Game before was 4-3 Bonduel. And 2-0 is Bonduel here today against Pacelli. Coming up next is your Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll step aside, hear from the great folks over at Nasonville Dairy, and be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Welcome back, everybody, to your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. And in this one, in Game 2 of today's doubleheader, we saw the Bonduel Bears take down the Pacelli Cardinals 5-2 in this one. Again, you look at this game. Pacelli came out strong in inning number 1. They had 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning, and they go scoreless the rest of the way. And for Bonduel, they put up their 3 runs in inning number 2, had 3 hits in that inning, and then they had 2 runs in inning number 4 to win this one 5-2 over the Pacelli Cardinals. And Bonduel, after today's 2 wins in this doubleheader, again, Game 1 was a 4-3 win for Bonduel. Game 2, 5-2 win for Bonduel. After that, they improved to 10-3 overall on the season, remained 6-3 in CWC East Conference play. Pacelli, after today, they dropped to 9-9 overall and remain 5-2 in CWC South Conference play. For Pacelli, their next game will be at Almond Bancroft on Monday. And for Bonduel, their next game will be at Manawa, also on Monday. That brings us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. And that brings us to the end of today's broadcast. I want to thank everybody for joining us here in this one. From myself, Cale Jacoby, everybody else here at Zaleski Sports, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time right here on your hometown Wisconsin Sports Network.